going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays back at it with another episode, or with the brand new NHL 25 Philadelphia Flyers franchise rebuild, the 2.0 on the channel. Now, hopefully, you guys are enjoying the content. Unfortunately, just because of some technical difficulties, we had to restart this thing. Happens from time to time, but I'm super excited with this brand new franchise rebuild we are going to be doing on the channel. You know, with the restart, we are actually going to get NHL coaches in this series. So John Tortorella is going to be the coach of the Philadelphia Flyers. We're going to slap a fresh coat of paint on this thing. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys swing around for the content. Hopefully you guys will check out some of the other content that I will plug at the end of the episode. But before we get to the actual gameplay, I do have to plug the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, absolutely love their product. It is a phenomenal product. Absolutely one of the best energy drinks that I have ever had. Powder form or canned, whatever. I use it almost on a daily basis when I'm not drinking water or beer. I definitely recommend everybody checking it out. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You'll save yourself 10% on your order. Like I said, fresh coat of paint on this thing. So I'm super excited to get this thing started. Let's get this thing rolling on the channel. As you guys can see, we are in the franchise starting screen. Super excited. I have a couple ideas of, or at least one idea of what I'm going to do in goalie. This is going to be a 3-year rebuild, so I would like to develop a goalie, either if it be Fatov or potentially Samuel Harrison. I don't think Samuel Harrison's going to be the guy. I think he'd be a solid backup for the team. I do have a couple targets that I do want to take because on paper, your Anaheim Ducks have two very good goalies with John Gibson and Lucas Dostal. I'd like to target at least one of those two goalies. We'll see what's going to be happening at the end of. We'll see what we're going to do. I really want to get out of some well, I don't want to say bad contracts, but unfortunately, because Ryan Ellis is on long term, he's no longer going to be playing. He's going to be popping up on these games until the end of his contract. I am going to look to trade him. I don't know if, I just want to get him off the team. Absolutely was a huge fan of Ryan Ellis's game, but do not need him. I do have to make adjustments in the lineups. Owen Tippett on the third line just seems so freaking criminal to me. Mitchkoff and Farabee, I feel like, could be a very good, solid second line. Morgan Frost on the fourth line just seems criminal. We are going to be not benching, but Bobby Brink, I want him to get some playing time. He is the young guy. I want him to grow with this team. He's 23 years old. Obviously, this team has a good amount of young guys to go along with the solid veteran presence of a Sean Couturier, a Travis Konechny, Nick Seeler on the defensive end, and, frickin' Travis Sanheim. I'd like to keep Travis Sanheim around, win him a cup in the long run, but we got to do what's best for the team. Now, that could potentially mean we trade Travis Sanheim, we trade Cam York, there's a couple different options out there. First thing that we are going to be doing is we're going to be hitting that trade market. Like I said, I want to target one of the Ducks goalies, whether it be Lucas Dostal or John Gibson. I'd prefer Dostal because he is younger, a lot younger. John Gibson is in his 30s, and now it might be early 30s, but I want to target a a young goalie who can kind of grow with this team. We can develop him being and make him a nice piece. I just want to get some draft picks for Ryan Ellis. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off a second round for a guy who's not even playing. Maybe a fourth of the New York Rangers. Still rejected. I don't want to go too much lower than that. Yeah, I don't want to go too much lower than that. But the Avalanche don't have a lot of draft capital, but we'll take their fourth round of the Vancouver Canucks. I might have to throw in a draft pick to make it work. At this point, anybody that will take Ryan Ellis and his 72 overall rating would be fine by me. Honestly, I just want to get off that contract so bad. Now, and granted, in this it's not terrible, but I want to have Eric Johnson up on the main roster, and I mean you can. I'm not gonna. Claude Giroux is 36 and still an 86 overall. Flyers legend. If I remember seeing the article correctly, he was named one of the best Flyers of the past 25 years. I'll take a 7th round for him. Still rejecting it. Holy crap! I think it's because he's got a 3-year deal. You know what? We'll throw in a Carolina Hurricanes 5th rounder. That'll get it done. Scott Lawton, man, that's crazy. Now it is time to make the big trade. Goalie. They said we need a. I liked. Now we did trade for Connor Ingram in the last one in the second season. It was interesting. He's rated a little lower. He's only a starter potential. I don't. Thatcher Demko. Lankinen, no. No, nobody I really... Samsonov? That'd be interesting. We'd probably never make a trade with the Capitals for something like that. Oh, man. Just not... Lucas Dostal. They're both rated at 85. He's got a starter. He's 24, and he's only worth, or his contract's under $1 million. I feel like that is the move to make. So what we will do is we will send over a 4th round this or next year. Not going to get it done quite yet. Goalies are going to be very valuable because everybody that's in the playoffs has a fantastic goalie. We're going to send that 7th round Ottawa. Still not enough to get that deal done. I don't want to give up Nick Delorius because I absolutely like his game. Maybe give up like a prospect. Not Grons, not Bonk. Bonk I feel like could develop, not Likesell. That's an interesting one, and he's not under contract. I might just throw him in just because his potential's got to be kind of high. Still reject it. All right. We might have to throw in another draft pick. Alan Richard? Still not enough to get that job done. Maybe we don't throw in... I mean, Richard's only rated a bottom 6 forward, so I'm not giving... Because we have 3 in the first round next year. Try to upgrade it to a 3rd. Not going to quite get the job done. I'm not abandoning this trade. I like... okay. That's going to get it done. Couple 3rd round picks, a 7th, and a couple potential prospects. I'm not super mad about it. I think I want to keep Emil Andre in the system. I want to keep all these guys in the system for the time being, but we will be calling up Johnson. Um, I'm gonna have to send somebody down though, and it's probably gonna be one of our goalies because we got 3 up, we got 4 up. I think. I think technically we have 4. Yeah, Kozalev, who potentially could be that guy. Um, we'll send down. We're gonna send down Fatov too. I mean, granted, I would love to trade him, but yep, we got 2 goalies now. One at an 85. We're gonna edit our lines. I think our line. Because the goalie, we don't have the backup goalie position filled. I think we made the right move getting Dostal. It's just, what are you gonna do? I am actually gonna bench Ristolainen for Johnson. I know they've got the same overall, but Johnson and Zamula, I feel like Johnson could teach Zamula some things. He is a veteran of the game. Now, granted, I'm talking about this like it's actual NHL. It is just video game hockey, folks. Maybe it pans out. Jamie Drysdale, man, that rating's not good. He's 24, I think. He's young, so hopefully he can kind of recover from the rating drop, because I know at one point I had him at like an 87, something like that. We're gonna dress Lucas Dostal. And guys, again, only familiar with the Philadelphia Flyers, so if I'm mispronouncing a name, please, for the love of God, sound off in the comments. It's the only way I'm going to get better as this. I love the Philadelphia Flyers, not really super into, like, I know the big stars for the NHL, like the Sid Crosbys, the Trevor Zegrasses, everybody like that, but, you know, I do know, you know, Dostal has a very young, he's very young, so that's a good thing, and he could potentially be very good. I'm taking a big time risk on him, and I really want to just see him grow as a hockey player, as a goalie. I feel like goalies is the one position that they get better with age. And look, Carter Hart is a perfect example. We won't talk much about what Carter Hart did off the ice, but he had a phenomenal first year in the NHL, as we're going to set some goals with some of our superstar players, our big name players. He had a phenomenal first year in the NHL. Like, he looked like he was going to be a superstar goalie, you know, a top 3 or 4 goalie in the league. And then he just came back to earth, and, you know, we haven't seen him since because of reasons. I want to get Owen. I want to watch Owen Tippett grow, because, look, this may not be the absolute truth, because I didn't know much about his game until he came to the Flyers. But I felt like Owen Tippett might have been a little bit of a throw-in player, and he's really blossomed on this team. We're going to upgrade our parking lot, upgrade concessions, upgrade the team store, and repair the bathrooms. We're going to have to do the bathroom upgrades in the off-season. Speaking of which, news that the plans that the Flyers and 76ers will have a joint venture for a new stadium in 2031. Again, doing this off memory, not my best feature sometimes. I think it's a very cool thing. Like, I don't think Wells Fargo is a bad arena. I've been to it many a times. Hell, I can remember when I was going there when it was the Wachovia Center. That's bringing back some memories, but it could be a lot worse. It definitely could be a lot worse. But I'm excited for it. That seems to be 76ers and 76ers owner, Washington Commanders owner, New Jersey Devils owner. He wants a new stadium. He wants a new stadium in DC. Well, not DC, but I think they were talking about building it in Ashburn, Virginia, and talks fell through. But he wants a new stadium. FedEx is one of the worst stadiums in all of football. Northwest Stadium now. I will always refer to it as FedEx, but one of the worst stadiums in football. And let's just be honest. With the success they're having this year, it's time for a new stadium. And we're going to start to wrap this thing up, but we're going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks in the first episode. I'm super excited about it, but let's just be honest. The Canucks could be a tough team. Let's take a look at the preseason point leader for the team. Sean Couturier, 5 goals, 4 assists. Mitchkov, Travis Konechny, Owen Tippett up there, Joel Farabee. We have a solid team. Now, I don't know if this is a playoff team on paper. I do like the move of goalie because as much as I am a fan of Samuel Ersson, I'd much rather just have a different player. Yeah, I want to try and get the best goalie possible because let me tell you, good goalies are hard to find in the league. So what we're going to do here, we are going to wrap this bad boy up. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it's going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next episode, but before you go, I do want you guys to check out a few things that I am running on this channel. Monday nights, if you are a NASCAR fan, NASCAR The Game Inside Line Classic on the Xbox 360. It will be posted somewhere here. Tuesday, wrestling fan, WWE 2K24 My GM. Going to be posted in one of these 4 corners. Friday nights, we will be doing NBA 2K25 My GM. Or My League, I'm sorry. Saturdays, Madden 25 Washington Commanders live stream. Going to post one of the 4 corners right here. And at the beginning of the video, I'll tag it. But UFC 5 Mike Tyson career mode Sunday nights. And then Mondays, we will be finally finishing Monday. This upcoming Monday, the 20th. Inauguration Day, Martin Luther King Day, whatever you want to call it. We will be finishing the Retro Wrestling live stream on the channel. So set your reminders. Guys, I'm going to get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully y'all have a great day, great evening. And until next time, my friends, peace.